I'm a bit overdue in my propagations. In this video, I'm gonna show you two things: how I propagate my pings, and after the propagation, when do I pot it up? So let me just dive right on into it, and let's just kind of cut to the chase. In front of you, I have a John Rizzi that I've been wanting to propagate. And typically when I look at my pings before I propagate, I just want to make sure that it has several layers of leaves on it. This has been growing in this pot for probably like over a year. So when I propagate this, I will repot this up, and it gives me another opportunity to just give it some new soil, because when you do uproot it, kind of like gives it a little shock. So you want to possibly give it like a little updated substrate. So what I do is I will pull it up, just kind of clean, or just pull some of the dirt from underneath. So as you can tell, right, here's like the root system underneath the ping. I like to kind of clean it up a little bit, where I pull off the leaves that are disintegrating or they're decomposing, because it'll do that. Pings will grow from the root system. If you flip it over right here, right, so you have a little crown. So they grow from kind of like the inside out. And then what I'll do is, when I'm looking to propagate it, I will take the bottom leaf. I'll just kind of pull it down a little bit, but what I'll do is I will twist it from left to right, because what you want is this very tip of the leaf. That's generally where the new ping will start growing from. So I will take this, I'll just put the leaves down. I like to kind of keep still like another like layer of leaves on the ping. So in this case, I'll do one more. So in this case, I will leave the outer leaves, because I still want it to kind of grow from the crown. And I see like there's a new leaf that's coming out, so there's a new crown showing. And for this ping, I am done. No more leaf pullings from this one. I will just set it to the side. Then I will take the second one and just do the same. You will get leaves also that are starting to become a little bit like mature, start to decompose like a little bit, disintegrate. This has less of a chance to propagate. So the leaf in my left hand, that has, it's a very good leaf. What I'll say is it has like a lot of energy to kind of help it grow. Since this leaf right here on the right, it's starting to decompose. This one has less energy, then I have a less of a chance to propagate. I still put it in there anyways, because why not? Because what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. This one right here, this leaf, you can tell, it's very translucent, definitely withered a lot. I am not going to propagate this, because when you, obviously when you squish this leaf, it is, yeah, it is definitely wilted. All right, that's about as much as I can pull off of this ping. I will leave it there. From 2 pings that I've had, let me just kind of scoot this up here. and I'll show you how I propagate it. So this is the basic tray that I use right here. It's a seed starting tray. I got it from Amazon. I'm sure you've kind of seen it. You can check my video description for an affiliate link that I have to the products I use on Amazon. It's very good. It's like maybe like 13 bucks for 12 of these. They come with a top itself. I just put a paper towel on the bottom. I will write a tag. So John Rizzi, today is 8/23, just so I know when I've propagated it. And before I lay them down, I will just take a little spray bottle, give it several mists. I'm lazy, so this is like the only time that I will spray into the seed starting tray. But let's see. So out of those 2 pings, let's see how many leaves I have. I'm just gonna put them all in my hand right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11 leaves in here. Potentially, I expect maybe, because some of them are starting to withering, I don't expect those to strike. So I'm expecting maybe out of like the 11, maybe like 7 to 8, hopefully. But that's the leaves I got out of these 2 pings. Kind of labeled it up, and then all I do is just kind of cover it and then just put it on my shelf right next to me. And that is my current process right now of how I propagate my pings. For these 2 up here, I will just, after this video, just repot them up. You guys don't need to see that. It's pretty typical in all the pings I have. I'll just repot it. I'll just take this, let me just kind of slide this back. I will take this top layer of moss off. See, I'll just kind of pull it up, just like that. And then I'll take this layer up, and then I'll just put new potting mix on there, and then just replant them. What I wanted to show you next are the 9 pings that I've been propagating, and they're all just been sitting in these trays that I have, the seedling starting trays. Let me just kind of like lift up the lid a little bit here. You can tell that the paper towels are just super dry. I've been pretty lazy about keeping them moist. Yes, you can absolutely do that. Trust me, I'm not saying that this is a perfect method. I just know that I've been super busy with work and all the activities I've been doing around. So, you know, it takes time to take care of your propagations. See this second one right here? You can tell like the leaves are very withered. They're very brown. I have a couple like propagations strikes in there. Which one is this? This is like a marginata white flower. Like these are in desperate need of getting like repotted. This Ignata gypsicola, I started propagating this back in July. So like July 19th, right now it is a month later. I only watered it once. Yeah, at the very beginning. And I just let nature do its thing, and you can see that the propagations have still struck. Like 2 or 3 didn't, but for the vast majority they have. I just wanted to give you a little background on how my 9 propagations are going. Yes, I absolutely acknowledge that I can maintain these a little bit better, but when you have a lot of things to do, sometimes it just does not happen. And what I'll do right here is just give you one example of what do I do when, you know, the ping is ready to get potted up. So I'll take some of my existing trays. I do have some trays that have some space where I don't have, you know, all the pings kind of growing. I do section them off so I know which ping is which. So ideally what I will do is, let me just give you a little bit more of like a side-by-side here. I will take my same kind of plant tweezers, and then I will just take it and I will look at each leaf first You know, the question is, can I separate it from the main leaf? Sometimes the answer is no, because you want a little bit more growth. So I can tell right now in this leaf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see like four coming off of this leaf. 4 strikes. This one's not fully ready to get kind of separated from its leaf. So then what I will do, I will just place it on the substrate. It looks like I'm going to be doing like the same for most of these. So like this one right here, it has like a small set of roots already growing. However, I don't want to chance it right now to separate these. I do want them to get like a little bit larger, but I do want to give them an opportunity to grow in the substrate. So like this one right here, this has 1 strike off of it. You can tell roots have already formed. I see like a small nubbin for maybe like a second one. So I still will leave it attached on there. 2 that I don't have any more kind of like trays available, so I'll have to make them on the side and then get the others like potted up. They are overdue on getting potted up. But that's how I propagate. Well, that's my current lazy method on how I propagate my pings. Obviously, I do need to pay a little bit more attention to them. I can give them a little bit more moisture in the seed starting kits. But you know, as life goes on, you have a lot on your plate. You can't get to like everything. I do have to constantly water a little bit more. It is a lot hotter here in the Bay Area. So I have had to kind of like step up, do more than usual on my, just kind of like my ping care. And, you know, I'm involved in a lot of other activities. Like I said in some of my other videos, I've been training for an Alcatraz swim. As of this recording, I got like 2 more days. So I swim Alcatraz in 2 days. So I've been kind of more focused on that, right? So if I'm focused on other activities, it gives me less time to focus on taking care of my pings. I try my best at night, but you know, things just happen and, you know, I always just kind of forget about something. And with that too, you know, I'm also running a giveaway with Understory Labyrinth. I'm collaborating with her, and if you've seen my Instagram, it's been blowing up the last day or 2. So please check it out. Join our giveaway, and I believe it ends like the end of August, right? So you do have like another like week to get tag others, tag yourself, mention us in your stories to get entered into the contest. I have 6 pings that I'm giving away, and I'm excited to see who actually wins them. So with that, appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the content I'm putting out. Please message me in the comments if there's something that you want to see. I know I have like an upcoming video. Someone asked me about, you know, showing my setup here in my office. As you can tell, I do just have just some shelves of my pings that I take care of here on every day. I'll show you a little bit more in-depth detail about that in an upcoming video. Thanks very much. I appreciate it, and have a great rest of your day. All right, take care, and bye-bye.